You've always felt it, haven't you? That quiet, aching difference. You walk into a room full of people, and it's like stepping onto a stage where everyone else already knows the script. They laugh, they connect, but you watch, you observe, and somewhere deep down, you whisper to yourself, "Why do I feel so different?" It starts small. As a child, maybe you weren't given the chance to simply be a child. Maybe you had to grow up too fast, take care of your siblings, comfort a parent who was drowning in their own pain. That's called parentification, when you're forced into a role that was never meant to be yours, and it leaves a mark, because while other kids were playing, laughing, discovering, you were learning to carry weights far too heavy for your little hands. So now, as an adult, you're strong, yes, but you're also tired in ways you can't explain. Different. You notice things. The flicker in someone's eyes when they're about to lie. The subtle shift in tone when anger simmers under the surface. That's hypervigilance. Your nervous system wired itself to scan the world like a radar, always searching for danger. Because once upon a time, safety was never guaranteed. Others call it intuition, but for you, it's survival. You're not just different. You were shaped by fire. Inside you, there's still a little voice, a small hand reaching out. That's your inner child. Maybe it never felt fully seen. Maybe no one asked how you were doing. Maybe no one noticed the tears behind your quietness. That silence, that absence of love. It's called emotional neglect. It doesn't leave bruises, it leaves emptiness. And emptiness echoes louder than screams. Because of all this, you've learned to adapt. Maybe you became the people pleaser, always smiling, always saying yes, even when your soul screams no. Or maybe you built walls, became distant, untouchable. That's called an attachment style, the blueprint of how you love, how you trust, how you let people in or don't. Avoidant, anxious, fearful. It's not a flaw. It's a map of your survival. But here's the truth you rarely say out loud. You feel alien, different from your family, different from your friends, different from everyone. And so you hide parts of yourself. The anger, the jealousy, the fear, the wounds. This is your shadow, the part of you you've buried because you were taught it was unlovable. But the shadow never disappears. It waits. It whispers. And if you don't face it, it controls you from the dark. Here's the thing. You are different, but not broken, not wrong, not unworthy. You've been forged by pain, and that pain gave you depth. You see the world with eyes that cut deeper. You love with a heart that knows loss. You survive with a strength most will never understand. That's not weakness, that's resilience. But now, it's time. Time to stop living only in survival. Time to stop carrying the past like chains around your ankles. Healing begins with awareness, with turning toward the inner child you abandoned and whispering, "I see you now. I'll protect you. I won't leave you again." It begins with shadow work, facing the parts of yourself you once feared and realizing they hold power. It begins with breaking free from attachment wounds, learning to love without fear, without conditions. So yes, you might not be like others. You feel too much. You think too deeply. You carry invisible scars. But those scars are proof. Proof that you survived what could have destroyed you. Proof that you are still here, breathing, searching, growing. And maybe, just maybe being different is your greatest gift. If this spoke to you, it's because part of you is ready to heal, ready to embrace the parts of yourself you've been hiding. You are not alone. Subscribe. Stay. This is your place now. A place for souls who feel different. A place for you.